does Ohio State keep getting away with this? Ohio State has been wide receiver U for so long, like literally just by far and away putting themselves so much further away from every other school, from Alabama when they had their run, LSU when they're still kind of having their little run with Kyron Lacey, when USC had their run. But I think Ohio State has clearly cemented themselves as a step above. I mean, you just look at the most recent guys that they've put out, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Marvin Harrison Jr. And now they probably have the best wide receiver that they're ever gonna have in their program's entire history in Jeremiah Smith there. And he's a true freshman. Do you actually wanna know how they're getting away with it? Take a look at the man that's on the screen right now. This is Brian Hartline. That's all you gotta say. This guy, he just finds a way to recruit every single wide receiver that ever has played any meaningful amount of football. Yeah, he recruits them and he usually gets them. But the Buckeyes have already secured a wide receiver in the class of 2027. Yes, this kid is a sophomore right now that I think is going to be a very interesting player, and he could be your guys' next Jeremiah Smith. Let me introduce you guys to 5-star wide receiver and the #1 wide receiver in the class of 2027, the #1 player in the state of Ohio, and the 5th best player in the class of 2027 in Jamir Brown, standing at 5'11" and 170 pounds, coming out of Wayne High School in Dayton, Ohio. This kid could be the future of Buckeye wide receivers. Now, I know that is a tall claim, seeing that Ohio State is literally experiencing the greatest wide receiver that they've ever had there after just having their greatest wide receiver in Marvin Harrison Jr. Jeremiah Smith looks like he's about to be even better by like a long shot. But Jamir Brown is nothing to scoff at. He had 63 catches, 1,035 yards, and 15 touchdowns as a sophomore in high school, balling out on varsity. Enough's been said. Let's let the film do its own talking. Leave this video a like, hit that subscribe button, and comment your thoughts down below on if you guys think that Jamir Brown could be better than Jeremiah Smith. I just want to know. Let's get into the video. 3, 2, 1. All right, so let's see what this kid's looking like on the field. Now, he's got a completely different game to Jeremiah Smith. Jeremiah Smith is a physical specimen. This guy he's gonna be a little bit more of a route running technician with some elite speed. Oof, ankles got him. That's a beautiful, just absolutely broke him down in the open field. Let's go. So 5'11", 170 pounds. He's gonna be more so dominating in the slot, but I mean, you just look at the speed. I mean, this is a sophomore. This kid's like 15 years old. He's about to be going into like his age 16 season. But yeah, he's gonna be a problem. Wearing number 8, the best number in all of football. Let's go. Yeah. Get to sliding on him. I love the fact that he's constantly running at top speed. I feel like a lot of guys who are just absolute burners on the field, they miss out on so much potential because they're always trying to find a cutback lane. They're always trying to run away from contact. It's like, nah, dude, just keep running fast. You usually will outrun everybody. But he's got a little bit of magician. He's got a little bit of magistry in his bag if he needs to. He can make a guy miss. Hey, I don't know. If he's balling out like this as a sophomore, let him get to 6'1", 180 pounds, and he's able to dice up guys like this. I really do think that he could be something special. He'll have a completely different play style to Jeremiah Smith, but I think he has potential. I'm not gonna call it out just yet because Jeremiah Smith is something completely different. I mean, he was the #1 player in his class. He's the number 5, so it's not like he's that far away. And he has 2 more years to set himself up as the #1 player in the class. But the Buckeyes have already secured a commitment from him, so that's a massive win. I know it's gonna take pretty much 3 seasons before you actually see him on the field, but this is always good to know that, hey, this kid, he could be the next up. Yeah, if he's balling out like this, I seriously do. I think that he has a ton of upside. I mean, this kid, he has crisp routes. He can go up and make a high point. He's actually pretty big for his age, 5'11" and 170 pounds. Like, this kid's actually pretty big. I mean, I was only 190, 6'2" by senior year. My sophomore year, I was like barely. I was maybe touching 170. So like he's definitely got a great size. And I mean, this is the route running. I mean, just look at how crisp that this in route is. Explodes upfield, really attacks, boom, breaks him down, gets in and out of that break. That's phenomenal right there. That's exactly how you run an in route. All right, let's see what you do on an island. Work him. Ah, got him. Just one cut, just break this one cut. That's all you need. Jamir Brown, okay, we're gonna have to keep an eye out on this kid because I seriously do. I want to see him continue to develop. We're gonna follow his journey as he continues to develop as a player. But overall, with the speed that he's got right now, the route running ability that he's got, as he just gets to understand the game a little bit more, as he works with higher level coaching, really going to Ohio State camps and getting one-on-one coaching with guys like Brian Hartline, being able to work out with some of the top wide receivers that Ohio State has. I really do see him turning into something special for the Buckeyes. Just burn him over the top. Wait, and then going into sixth gear to be able to go down there and go get that deep ball. Let's go. There it is, little reverse. Let's go. Show off the wheels. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. So Jamir Brown, I really do think that he has a ridiculous amount of upside. I don't know if you guys have been noticing, but the game has really been going away from like big body, dominant wide receivers. I mean, I know we just saw Jamar Chase just go out there and absolutely torch the entire NFL, but I really do see the 6 foot, like the 5'11" to 6'1", 190 pounds and under wide receivers who can just run the crispest routes that you've ever seen and are just multiple catch guys. Think of like your Amon-Ra St. Browns. I think that that's actually going to be the new prototype in the NFL with just how fast that the game is being played right now. You don't always have time to wait the full 3 seconds for a receiver to get downfield to be able to just bomb it over the top. You're going to see guys who have 110, 120, 130 catches in a year. That's going to be a little bit more commonplace, and I think a guy like Jamir Brown, he's going to suit that prototype extremely well. I love the speed that he's got as a sophomore. And it's not like he's just like fast just because he's just light. Like he's actually got a little bit of a size on his frame already, and he runs powerfully. I love the fact that he's not afraid of running through contact. He knows that he's fast. He plays like he's that fast. He plays bigger than his 5'11", 170 frame, and he's got 2 years to get even bigger. I think he's got a lot of upside, and the fact that the Buckeyes, again, he's already committed to Ohio State. Now, obviously, two full years of two full recruiting cycles, things could change, but usually, especially at the receiver position, when a wide receiver commits to Ohio State, it's very rare that they end up decommitting and going somewhere else. So I think a guy like Jamir Brown, he's going to be a bona fide 5-star recruit through and through, and he could be pushing to be the #1 player in his class. That's all I'm saying. Hey, leave your comments down below on what you guys think of Jamir Brown. Hit that subscribe button and leave this video a like. Do not forget that we're dropping videos all the time over here. If you're a Buckeye fan, first things first, congratulations on your national championship. No better feeling than being at the top of the college football world and having bragging rights for a full season. Hey, I really do think that Ohio State can go for the double up next season. It'll be interesting to see what Julian Sand does, but I really do see Ohio State dominating next season. Again, leave this video a like, hit the subscribe button, turn your notifications. If nobody's told you this today, I love you. I know that sometimes life can be happening, but know that you have people that are rooting for you. Know that you have people that are praying for you that you've literally never met in your entire life, and you still have people that are praying for you, wishing you nothing but the best and cheering you on to keep going one more day. Know that if you don't believe it, I'm one of those people. I really do. I know that life can get hard sometimes. Know that you always have Jesus Christ in your corner, and you never have to pray a special way or you have to do something special to get his attention. All you have to do is truly just acknowledge him, have a conversation with him, and it'll all work out. I love and appreciate all y'all, and I hope that you have a blessed rest of your day, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Ciao.